sure that we can all hear me. Um, this class is a summary of everything we have been listening to, and this class is asking me some questions, and I deem it fit to have this class, which may not be the last. I can choose to still have other classes. I can still choose to have other classes, right? So, but the aim of this class is to show us much more of the Binance app, like we agreed. Like we agreed. If you can hear me, please type I can hear you, so I would be sure that we're following. If you type I can hear you, so I would proceed. Alright guys, so let's move on. So this is the Binance app, which is what we dealt with. Drop the video in the group chat, and I explained all of this. Okay, we saw a little bit of decline on Bitcoin this morning, and then I think it recovered very heavily. All right, let's move quickly. Um, we talked about what this hot is. We talked about that is the one that has volume, enough buying and selling. People are buying and selling this coin at this time. People are that is this hot here, this hot, and then the gainers are those that have gained in 24 hours. They have actually gained more. They increased in value. You see them now. You see they are up to they increase more in value in the space of that 24 hours. You see them from here to here. Understand? That's like a very massive move right there. Very massive move. Those coins are gained. That is it. All right. This Matic, I'm going to show you something. This Matic, I bought for a friend. I posted it on my status. She sent me 30,000 naira, and it was about 48 um $48. That 30,000 naira, $48. Right? $48. Now this is at $48. Now worth 54.7. The coin I bought for her, Matic, is now worth $54.7. And I must tell you the truth, this coin has not really even finished. It has not really started the move. This is the coin right here. It's part of the top gainers I bought for her. And then let's look at something. I bought 105, right? That's what we could see there. Is that also? We saw 105 Matic. So it means that if this coin makes a move right from this where it is now and enters $1 at $48.5 that she gave me, which is 30,000 that she gave me. Our brother is in school. That's as like a part of his tuition fee. She sent it to me to keep for her as a friend. All right. And then I bought this coin for her. Now this coin is already giving her profit for. It's already giving her a profit. Okay. It's already giving her profit. She's already in profit. Already in profit. So if this coin moves from here down to $1, that means she'll be having $105. So our money has doubled. That would now be 61,000 plus. 61,000 plus. You see, right? So that's the power of crypto. That's the power of crypto. So that's basic spot trading, right? You buy coin at when it's cheap, and then sell when it's high. If she sells right now, she has had that's 48 minus what's the current price? 48 minus the current price there is 54. 48 minus 54. That's like is it $5 or 6? Right? That's $6, not so.
$6. Yes, $6.
$6. Am I correct? Somebody
Yes,
correct me. That
that's
should be $6.
$6. Yes, yes.
You said 48 minus 54. That's $6.
54.
Right? Now
Yeah.
$6.
Yeah.
just so that you get the points. $6 multiplied by the current value of USDT. If you want to sell that this thing now, 619. $6 times 619. She just made 3,714 on her 30,000 naira. That's like 10%. 10% profit already. In less than, I bought that USDT. I can show you the history of when I bought that USDT. The history of when I bought that USDT and I bought the coin for her. I bought the coin for her. See, it's 30,000 naira. Can you see the date? The date is what? 03. Today's date says what? 05. She's gotten 10% of the money she gave to me within 2 days. Within 2 days. So this is something we just do very easily, right? Those in masterclass just flip their money very easily, and that's basic spot trading, right? That's basic spot trading, and I believe that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I hope you are hearing me. I'm hoping that you guys are actually hearing me. So
Yes,
that's that.
yes, we
So
can hear you, sir.
okay, that's fine. So we talked about buying coin on P2P. Now when you come to P2P, to click on, this is it, overview, you click wallet. When you click on wallet, this overview spot, then you click on wallet. Now when you click on wallet, I'm in funding now. Then you click on P2P. When you want to buy, you click on amount, and then you type the amount you want to buy. We did all these examples that day. You click on confirm. Now when you click on confirm, are we together? When you click on confirm, you can buy or you can sell, depending on the amount you want to buy on sell. Say you want to buy BTC, you can come click on BTC and buy, depending on the amount of BTC. BUSD, the same thing, BNB, like that. So that's for P2P. I'm only doing summary. Futures trading, I don't have any future. I closed profit on my trades today, so I think I only have pending orders. All right, so I closed profit on the trades I took today. So I think that's basically it. So spot trading is buying this way, and this is it. This coin is bought. Say I want to sell it now. I click on sell. I check the charts. I'm supposed to use trading view, but you can see this coin has a potential of getting back to its all-time high, which is 147. But let's say that I'm saying, okay, if it gets to 100, back sell for me. So I'm going to hold for a very long time. I don't, depending on when it gets to 100. This coin that is what, when you check it, is worth $35 now. Currently worth $35. If I'm to sell it now, set a pending order, made to say, for maybe a long time. I just want to keep it there for a long time, and I click 100%. I will be getting $204 on my $35 I saved. $35 is basically 619, 21,665. And we said that if we want to sell it at, even it gets to $100, right, which is something we saw on the chart, that it will be 204. So we'll be saying 204 times 619. So I'll be getting 126,276. There's a lot of opportunity in crypto. You just need to know the right coin to buy. You need to know the right project to ape in. I didn't just buy this matic because I felt like I bought it because of experience. Right? When she told me, she said, "I want let me just buy Ethereum." I told her that no, don't worry, I will take care of it. And because she trusts me, we didn't have any issue. I just bought it. Right now, she doesn't even know that our money has actually increased. Yes, this is the kind of thing I did for somebody once. She gave me 200,000, and I bought Ethereum at that time for her. There's the reason why I'm buying this message. We share that with masterclass students. We know those particular coins that have prospects, and we buy them at the right time, right? And they hold them. This coin now, I'm supposed to send it to Trust Wallet just because it's a coin I want to hold, of which I'll still do it for her. Last what I did for the other lady, I sent the Ethereum to our Trust Wallet, and what happened? The Ethereum grew from, I think it was about $200 thereabout when I bought it for her. So that Ethereum grew to about $4,000 at the time first sold. Ethereum grew to, so you get it. See what? It grew to about $4,800. But at the time she sold it was around like $4,100. And that time dollar was still 580, right? $4,000. Let's just do 4,000, right? Times 580. She had, yeah, it was 2 million from 200,000 to 2 million. Those are things I give to those who are sometimes friends and those who are in paid class. Okay, so there are two ways to pay for things. You can pay for by relationship, or you pay by, if you understand what I'm saying. So same thing here. One of my friends today, we were chatting. He moved. Okay, yeah, not on this phone. So he moved his $38 to $80 today on futures, trading. It's part of those that have actually paid to learn. 38 minus 80. Oh, that's amazing. Somebody is taking the class for us. So that's serious. You are interrupting us. Please, you don't have to share anything. Don't interrupt the class. Please, thank you. So where were we? We're talking about my goodness. Somebody who grew his account, his futures account today, okay, and managed his risk to $80. That's $42, right? 42 times 619. He just made 25,000 naira trading futures. And when I asked him what was your risk to reward ratio, because I'm more concerned about how much are you willing to risk, so that if you, there's a quote I'm going to be posting on Thursday. I'm going to say to you guys here: if you stop trading after one loss or two losses, then you're a poor trader. So he said that he was going to lose just $7. So he risked a loss of 4,333 naira and made 25,000. So if the trade did not go well, he would have just lost 4,000. So that's the things you'll be learning. Risk management. Risk management. Somebody asked a question in my DM: how do I place trade? Let me see if there's a setup on my trading view. that maybe I've not really placed that. Would look at it together, place and then place the trade. Is that okay? So let's say I'm going to place this trade here. Let's do this analysis. I'm looking at this. I know we have done introduction to technical analysis, so this should not be new to us. It should not be new to us. So let's say I'm looking at this other block and I want to place a short. Let's place a short right there. Okay, down to this guy. Now, let's say this is the setup, because one thing you must always do is what? You must learn to what? Plan the trade and trade the plan. Plan the trade and trade the plan. Right? Say I want to short from here. The entry here now is what? 22,332, right? And the stop loss is 20,398. 20,398. That is invalidation. If it moves above this place, it's an invalidation of that setup. Now look at the risk here. I'm risking 0.33% to make 2.81%. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting it to drop back to where it's coming from. But then for the sake of this class, let's just pick this field supply zone as our new demand zone, in case if you want to hold as a demand zone. All these things I'm saying here are technical, advanced technical analysis words that you will familiarize yourself with. All this is I'm doing here in the master class. You may not understand it so much here. So if I'm going to place the trade on my futures now, I would have to place that trade such that this. So why I'm talking like this is some people used to complain that why are you using 100x? Why are you using 25x? 125x? Leverage is not really the matter. What matter is your position sizing, which I'll show us shortly. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this to us here, for us here, but I'll just do it anyways. This you can see here is 0.33%, meaning that if I use 100 position size, 100 units, I will be losing $0.33. It doesn't matter what my leverage is. So look at this calculator. If I use 20x times, are you following, guys? Times 20x times 5, that's 100 USDT right there, position size. Now that means if I'm going to use 20x as my leverage, I'll be using $5 as my margin. Take note of those words. $5 as my margin. If stop loss hits, I'll be losing $0.4. Say $0.4 approximately. That's if you can see the screen very well. Can you see my screen very well? If you can see my screen very well, please type I can see. Type I can
Yes.
see.
I can
Yes.
see it.
Yes. I can see your screen.
Everybody can see it. So you see that um 0.33 is what I will lose because percentage is 100. So now if you use 20x, you would have to use $5. Now, let's say we're using 100x. What do we use as your position your margin now? What will be your margin if you want to just lose 0.4 on that trade? What will be your margin on 100x? Can somebody try? What will be your margin? Okay, I think
Since you used five, since you use five margin for 20x
x.
leverage, I
Yes.
think this 100x leverage you use, I think that's 10 or 15 USDT margin.
No. I'll use one.
You use 25.
Somebody said 25. No, I'll use one. 1 times 100 is equal to 100.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What
20
that is
times
100 is.
5 equal to 100.
Yeah.
20x times 5 margin equal to 100 position size. Are we following?
Yes, yes, we are.
So I will now do 100 divided by 125x. So that means if I want to use, like you used to see on my status, those of you that follow my status, if you don't follow my status, try to save my contacts. Try to save my contacts. I think we're having a poor connection at this point. So sorry, welcome back. There was just a little connection problem. Now we're back. We're talking about leverage, and I used to use 125x, and people complain. So I'm trying to say that 125x is not really the issue. So look at it. Somebody has $100. Poor risk management now is somebody having $100 on his account and is using 20x. Know that 20x times is $100. It gives us what? 2,000 margin size. That means that if he's going to lose, he's going to be losing. Divided by 100. On this trade, he's going to be losing, say, $6.6 on that particular trade. Let me show you something. If I use 100 and I lose 0.33, let's just say 0.4 because of charges sometimes, and I lose 0.4. If I'm using 1,000 margin size, it will be 10 times 0.4. If I'm using 2,000 margin size, position size now, position size, it will now be what? 20 times 0.4. So it's going to be losing $8 on that trade. Meanwhile, somebody else can use 125x and still achieve that 2,000 margin size. That is 2,000 margin size divided by 125. So he's going to be only be using $16. So that's the effect of leverage now. 125x times $16. He's still going to be achieving the same thing as the guy that used 20x on his own $100. So he has, this other guy has $100 on his account, but he chooses to push only $16 to the market and use 125x leverage on Binance to increase his position size to 2,000. Now let's go to the our setup and enter it. Let's hope that we don't chop stop loss here. Nonetheless, our risk will be managed even if we take stop loss. We must only take trades when you're willing to lose. So we're going to BTC USDT. I want to show us position size now. Let's risk $2 on this trade. Are we together? If you are following me, type
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
am.
sir. We are together.
I'm not seeing your screen again, no.
My screen is displaying.
My screen is displaying. Sister, your phone. No.
Ah. Okay.
My screen is displaying. Everybody's seeing it. I can also see it. So
I'm seeing it now. Yeah.
all right. So 20,332 is our entry points that we just analyzed just now. Now we want to lose $2 alone on this trade. I have a balance and I just want to lose out of this. I want to just lose $2 only. So what I will do is what? I'll check since I plan my trade and I trade my plan. I'll check. I'll see 0.33, 0.33. I'll now go multiply $2 by 0.4. I'm taking addition for margin. $2 by 0.4. Are we together? Are
Yes,
we
yes, we are together.
That means if I use
Yes.
200 position size, I'll be losing 0.8. So if I use so I will now go, I'll check say 500 position size. That will be 5 times 0.4. 5 times 0.4 gives us 0.2. That means if I want to enter this trade on futures, I will be entering with something of 500 position size. So let's go and do that. Explaining position size. This is something I should be explaining for the paid class, but I decided to just explain it to us very well tonight. All right. So the entry point from our signal that we just drew to 20,332.4, and our stop loss 20,398.7. 20,398.7. Warning: don't place this trade. I am not your financial advisor. I am only taking this as an educational material. This is in no way a signal for you. This is simply based for educational purpose. So nobody will hold me liable for their losses. Now look at this. When I click on 25%, if you check that place, I say open short because I want to short. From the signal I drew here, it's a short signal. So now, you see when I enter this, it is showing me, I enter 25%, it's showing me 1,179 and 9 USDT. That's the cost. I have to reduce it till I see 500. Okay, this force something. So I will now try and be adjusting it slowly. We're seeing 467, right? So let's try 11%. 508. That means uh, we'll be having 5.08 times 0.4. You'll be losing more than I'll be losing more than $2 there. So I just stick with $10, 10%. Stick with 10% on that trade, right? Which is my margin size now is the one where you can see cost. That is 3.8. Position size is 4.7 4.47.7 USDT. If I reduce this leverage from 125, the margin, the cost here will increase for me to be able to achieve this 467. That's the what leverage is about. So I click on, okay, I've not entered the take profit. The take profit is 19807.5. 19807.5. Say 10%. We're using 10% for capital, and then you click on short this way, and that's it. So when of okay, maybe this trade is going to activate right in our very before, and if it goes to stop loss, we'll see how much was lost immediately. All right, so it's going there, it's getting to our setup. So I think that I've been able to explain basically how to risk and how that's your risk management, how to calculate what you want to risk in a particular trade on futures. So that's how okay, our trade just got activated. Can you see it? The trade just got activated. I believe we can see it. So that's it. That's what they say, 25x, 125x, 125x. This is it. If this trade goes to loss, I've already calculated how much I'll lose. Of okay, it's going to loss now. You see that anything what I will lose will not be more than that $2. Okay, because Bitcoin is on a very bullish momentum for tonight. So we will actually see it go to stop loss, of which that has happened. So we have lost this trade. Okay, the trade I took in the afternoon, I made like
Okay.
$2
You
thereabout.
call the name of this trading view, right?
Yes, that is okay. Can you see now that the $2 has been taken away from my account? $2 have been taken away because the trade hit stop loss. But you can see the trades I took this morning, and always use your stop loss. For example, if I didn't use stop loss, the trade will still be on. This is a cache. This is just a cache. If I didn't use stop loss, or maybe I shifted my stop loss up a bit, so maybe that's why I lose that trade. You see, why I lose that trade probably is because I put a wrong stop loss, and then I was haunted. You see, right? So maybe if it was here, it would not be close. But I'm okay as long as I put the stop loss there and it hits. That's it. On to the next trade. It will be foolishness for you not to put stop loss. It's better that you lose $2. I hope you have been seeing the percentage I used to drop. You see the results. Sometimes put the trade results. You see that the profit is not just $2 profit, right? Those of you that have been following me, but this loss was just $2 loss right now because I planned it. So trade the plan and plan the trade. Very, very important. Something you should grab, right? So you will see what might happen now if you do not use stop loss. This trade might keep going while I was still say I have not used stop loss now. This is what will still happen. This trade will keep going. So while I was still learning, I was a novice. Before I came and I'm paid to learn, I will be holding it and be hoping. Take notes tonight. This is what we tell them also in masterclass. Hope is not a strategy. If you've lost the trade, rest. Rest and take another trade. Alright? If I lose 4 trades, go and compare to what we have in the group chat. Let's go to the group chat. Let's go to the group chat. Where's the group chat? Alright. I'm just trying to show us something now. This is a trade I took almost the same. Is this not the same position size? 3 point something dollars. How many $2 can we take out of this my profit? I hope you understand it now.
8.
You can take about 8 losses before you wipe up this my profit. The profit are closed today like that. You can. I hope you now get. I hope that I've been able to explain how that you see that even if you make losses, you become profitable at the long run because you manage risk. So I hope it's clear. So that's that about that. So I don't let my trade run because I feel like no, it's supposed to dump at this point. Learn this. This trading psychology 101. Your setup may be good, but one big man can use 80 billion and buy Bitcoin and buy Matic and I don't know Dogecoin and buy whatever. Elon Musk can go and tweet. And where your setup is and say no, this thing should not pass here because everything I studied, the advanced TA and everything. Yes, it's true. You are right. You learned well, but somebody can validate his setup. He will set his own entry above and use money to push it to his own entry, and there are not many times where that happens. But always give allowances that I must use my stop loss. Stop loss is a must. All right. So I shouldn't have risk up to this in this class, right? Because it's example I'm doing. But I just decided to show you guys that even if I lose these $2, it cannot. It will take time for it to wipe up the profit I've made because I just made $17 in one trade, and I lose $2 in another. Overall today, by now today I'm profitable. I hope that is clear now. So I think that's this is
Yes, it's clear.
less risky. You didn't have to do any blah blah blah. See, look at that. How many dollars is in there? $55. $55 of a coin that I said I bought for her. She sent me 40K. 48 minus 55. That's $7. Sweet $7. 7 times 619. $4,000. I mean 4,000 naira. Profit on a 30,000 naira. The money that would have been in our accounts, our brother's school fee that she sent to me. That sent to me. So I hope we are getting. So that's how to calculate leverage, position sizing, and how to risk. And somebody was talking about how to sell on spots. I already did that also here earlier. Just click on the pair. You want to sell it, you click on sell. You have already bought. Remember, I've already bought it. So buy, click on buy. Your amount of USD, you just click. Let's say I don't want to buy this coin. I don't want to. This is not a good time because you can see that Bitcoin is pumping at this time. So I most definitely not want to buy. I don't buy the pump. Right. I rather what? Buy the red and sell the green. It's already green. Some people, newbies especially, when it is pumping, is when they want to buy and then they lose. Don't be like that. Hey, they will tell you that oh Shiba Inu is pumping, then you carry your money. Or I just showed you now that I bought Matic for somebody. This you just say that Matic is a good coin. Then you go and buy it. You will see yourself in trenches. Then you say that but the coach says it's a good coin. He made profit. There are technicalities. All right. So if you miss any of our recordings or any of our class, please go to our YouTube channel. Just search Soteria or Soteria free beauty class. CA, you see it there. Yes, there are some other free materials. I'm going to organize them for us. It can help you. Say somebody say I don't have money, blah blah blah, to pay for the free class, to pay for the master class. You can be paying instrumentally while you go through those materials on the channel. I will organize them very well. Organize those materials. So while you are going through that, you save up and pay instrumentally to be able to pay. But by the time you finish paying, you would have been able to at least cover a lot of things from that YouTube channel. There are a lot of materials there. I will just organize them. They are source materials. They are not even my own. So it will help you. When there's a will, there's a way. Many of us don't want to work. Like this live stream now, we just have 23 persons. There are other persons that are interested. They are interested. But the hard work to sit down and watch this video. Already this live stream is already 40 something minutes. Some people will not be able to watch. There's no way you make the money. We stay up in the night sometimes to do some of these things. Analyze and all of that. And then in the morning we post screenshots. Then you are angry. Why are you angry? It's hard work. It's hard work. The money looks very sweet and all. Because she is my friend. That's why I put that coin for her like that. Normally, people are paid for that kind of thing. Like told you, somebody that lady gave me 30,000 naira free of charge for. I said, let's just go and buy suya from 1 million or so. Yeah, 1 million. There about $2,000 plus. 2,000, yeah, about $4,000 safe. About 2 million. So early January, she just sent me 30,000. I said, what for? So I should go and take care of myself. So I believe that those who will be signing up for the masterclass will be getting access to my mentorship, not just me and the other coach as well, and we'll be getting access to all of those other materials, coins to buy, when to buy them, and all of those things. So I think that we've been able to explain a lot to us tonight. Those are the summary of everything we've been doing: the spot trading, futures trading. We also talked about the technical analysis, and I believe that I also did a little bit of explanation on that tonight. So that's it. So like this trade now, I probably would reanalyze it now. I just did that because of this class. I just wanted to enter something. I'll have to now reanalyze it and check for where to enter again. Okay, so I believe that all of these are things you have to learn later on in the advanced class. You will learn how to stay profitable, right? I just showed you. Okay, this is it. See how rapid our money is increasing. What can you see now? $56. That's less than $48. 2 days ago, 03. That's when I bought it. I showed us in this place when I bought that 30,000 naira. So it doesn't look like I'm just saying something that's not. Those are just joining. I'm going to reshow it again. It was 30,000 naira. See the date. 03. 07, 03, July. In the evening. I bought it in the evening. 48.7. You can see it. And today, this is the things we share in our masterclass. Free soap. So that money in your bank account that you are saving, we can help you save it this way. Not with us, so you will learn how to do it. So which is the best leverage to use? So you can keep your questions coming now because I'm having just like 6 minutes more and this class will be over. Sir, which is the best leverage to use between cross and isolated leverage? If you're a newbie, please on futures, please learn well. Oh. In case you are not able to pay for the master class, please don't go and put all your life savings in futures. You can get burned. Rather, save up, pay for the master class, and get mentorship. Either isolated or cross. It just depends on your position sizing, as I've explained earlier, and your risk to reward ratio. It's good to look at the risk. It's also good to look at the risk to reward ratio. What are you willing to risk? What are you going to gain? Right? How much of your capital are you willing to risk by each trade? If you lose 10 trades, will you still be able to trade? You have $10 in your account. You are risking $2 per trade. How many trades will you trade before you are off trading? Futures, 5 trades, you are gone. And you can lose 5 trades. Make no mistakes. It's possible to lose 5 trades. So while you are learning, learn well. Do I need to subscribe before access to tools? No. There's the premium plan, but there's a free plan as well that you can use to do basic things. Yes. So I will take you one more question. Any other question? Any other question, guys? All right. I hope that we understood everything that's been taught today. Do we understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Is it clear enough? It's clear enough, right?
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. Somebody is asking a question.
The 0.4 you are using to multiply the 5 there. You did 5 times 0.4. I don't know what value is that. How did you get?
The 0.4, I got it from my trading view. Right? After doing analysis, we did analysis and the stop loss percentage is 0 point something. So that was what we used to multiply to get our leverage and to get the amount we are going to lose. That's it.
Okay.
So I will process this particular video and upload it on the YouTube channel. So you can actually rewatch. I hope that I've been able to add value to you. If you are just watching this, thank you. You can actually subscribe to the YouTube channel when you watch this. And I believe that you learned one or two things. You can also send me a message on WhatsApp, save your number, all of that. So thank you guys. And good night, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
The
sir.
YouTube link will be dropped in the WhatsApp group chat. Good night, guys.